What's up, guys? This is Big D, and I am the Grim Gamer, and I am the Grim Rider. Back with my first stream in the last couple of weeks. Had some new things I had to put together, including the new Grim Gamer Twitch channel, Twitch account. This is going to be my first bit of live stuff in the last couple of weeks after getting that all set up. And this is also going to be part one of a multiple week crossover between the Grim Gamer and the Grim Rider. Aside from the Grim Gamer Twitch account, the Grim Gamer and the Grim Rider are also a couple of YouTube channels that I have. And both of them have a lot of different content on them. The Grim Gamer is obviously for gaming purposes, but that channel's been going for about a year now. It was recently rebranded to the Grim Gamer, and that's got all types of stuff, live stream replays, spanning all types of different games from different systems, different eras, different genres, all types of stuff, along with some original series where I'll take a game and I'll make my own characters and my own story and whatnot, and kind of create my own little web TV show out of it in a sense. So all of that can be found over on the Grim Gamer. Now the Grim Rider, that channel's been going for 7.5, almost 8 years now. And that channel is all based on motorcycle related content. Typically, I'll take my cameras and I'll mount them to the bike, and I'll jump on the bike and I'll go for an adventure, and in a sense, take you all along with me for the ride. And over on that channel, there's over 200 and some odd videos over there. So a lot of motorcycle related content over on the Grim Rider. The Grim Gamer YouTube channel and Twitch account, all being rebranded under my own thing, and I chose that name because of the Grim Rider, and that channel's been going for so long. I wanted something for my gaming that was close and similar, but still different. I have a shop that a friend of mine and myself had been trying to do for a while, and there was a Twitch account and a YouTube channel for all of that, and in that time, I started doing a lot of gaming. I started getting into gaming a lot more than what I had in the past, at least in my adult life. I mean, I've played a lot of games when I was younger. That was just one of the things that I always used to do just to pass the time, and I just really got involved with games when I was younger. But in this last year, I really got involved in gaming, and with stuff changing with the shop occasionally here and there, and not sure at some points what was going on with it and everything else. I wanted to make sure I had a place where I could continue doing things that I was already doing, henceforth the Grim Gamer channels. So when I say this is going to be a multiple week thing, I don't know exactly how many weeks I plan on doing this crossover, but as a part of this crossover, what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring the gaming and the motorcycle riding together. Because once I'm done with these streams, I'm going to be uploading them to the YouTube channel as I had done previously for about the last year. But I'm going to be uploading them to not only the Grim Gamer channel, but the Grim Rider channel as well. And the reason behind that is that I'm just hoping to get some awareness to the opposite channels, depending on where it is that you're seeing this replay at. So, for instance, if you are seeing this live stream replay on the Grim Gamer channel, then this would just be to let you know, if you're just so happen to be into motorcycles, that there is a whole nother channel out there, and that's the Grim Rider, where you can go and check out all of that content over there. If you're happen to seeing this on the Grim Rider channel, and you just so happen to be into gaming in any way, shape, or form, then this would be a way to let you know that there is a whole nother channel out there with a whole bunch of content, that being the Grim Gamer. So I would urge you to go over and check that out as well. So, I wanted to find a way to bring gaming and motorcycles together for this couple week crossover, and I thought that there'd be no better way than to get on here and play some games, obviously. But I'm going to do some motorcycle related games. Hence, the game that you're seeing here, the demo and the logo here of what I'm going to start playing tonight. So. I just thought that it would be a cool way to do this. I'll do maybe a couple streams on this game. This is American Chopper for the PlayStation 2. And then I figured I'd wrap this whole thing up in a couple weeks on a stream of Road Rash for the Sega Genesis. It'd be the original Road Rash. So I'm pretty excited for that one. But I'm not sure how many weeks because, quite honestly, I don't know how good this particular game is, talking about American Chopper. It's a game I've never played before, so I don't know anything about it. This game could be a lot of fun, and it could be a really good game, and if it is, I might do my typical 4 or 5 streams before wrapping it up with Road Rash. On the other hand, if this game sucks, then I might only do 1 or 2 streams on it, then jump to the Road Rash, and then that'll be the end of this crossover. Now, I want to stress before I even get into the game here that when I say I'm doing this crossover, this is in no way going to affect the content that is being released on the individual channels. I still have right now several videos uploaded and scheduled on both channels to come out in the coming weeks. So all of that doesn't change. All of that stays status quo. This is just a little something extra, just a little bonus, just to try to get the word out about the fact that there are both channels. So that is really my whole intention here, and I hope that whether you're seeing this on the Grim Gamer or the Grim Rider, if you're seeing the live stream replay, then down in the comments below, maybe we can still have kind of a back and forth, a little bit of a conversation about either games or motorcycles or both. I just think that'd be a really cool thing to do. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're starting with. Again, we're starting with American Chopper for the PlayStation 2. This game's got a copyright of 2004, so I am under the assumption here that this game originally came out shortly after the end of Season 1. Of course, this is based on the American Chopper television show from several years ago. And, again, I think it's about after Season 1 or so when this game came out. There's a second game, so I don't know. This one I would imagine would be decent enough to warrant a sequel. But looking in the booklet of the game here, you see even on the screen here, like the Black Widow. I've also seen in the booklet the Comanche bike, the jet bike, Mikey's blues bike, and I think there's an old school in here. I don't know how many other ones that there are, but they're all bikes from like the very first season. So that's what I'm assuming. This game came out shortly after the first season wrapped. So, without further ado, we're going to jump into this game, and I'm going to try to do my absolute best throughout this playthrough to bring up topics to, talk about related to both games and motorcycles. So, I'm going to do my best, and I hope that you'll enjoy this as much as I plan to enjoy playing it and, just doing this overall. And I'm hoping that we'll have some fun in the discussions. We'll be able to customize some choppers and have some fun. So I know that was a little long-winded, but it was just a lot of information I wanted to get out and kind of get unpacked. I won't do this again next weekend or next week, I promise. We'll just jump into it the next time. But again, we are going to get into this. This is American Chopper for the PlayStation 2. I've got one setting I got to change here real quick on my computer right there. Okay, now you should be able to hear that now. There was, in that demo clip there was some music, and I don't want to get hit with copyright problems for music, over on YouTube. So that's why that was a thing. So we're going to jump into the career mode. We are going to hit new game, and I guess we need a name. So we're going to do this, and your name is D. Yes, it is. Done. We're going to just go. Your name is D. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty confident in that. So we got the prologue, chapter 1. All these other chapters are locked. There's Daytona, so I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. A couple more chapters, and then we got Sturgis. So Sturgis looks like it's the last chapter in the career/story mode. The back of the case even is a little confusing to me, because it says there's something like, it says there's 56 missions. I don't quite know or understand what any kind of missions would have to do with customizing choppers, but that's what we're about to find out. So we're going to start off with this prologue right here. So training wheels, open road, ride with Paulie, avoid falling off the bike. Well, we're going to do our best. So again, all these bikes look like they're locked, but we got, the jet bike, the classic Black Widow, the Comanche, the Tool bike, Mikey's Blues bike, Oh, the POW MIA bike, that's a classic. That actually might be one of my favorites from their early days. And softback custom and rigid custom, those actually look pretty plain, so maybe we'll get to customize those. But the only one currently unlocked is the old school chopper. A chopper reminiscent of Paul Sr.'s early years, includes old school parts such as a suicide clutch and a kickstart. I don't know about all y'all. If you are motorcycle people, and I guess I'm speaking to the motorcycle people at this current moment, do you prefer like the newer style, like long raked, big fat rear tire choppers? Or are you more privy to the old school choppers? Personally, myself, I think I like the aesthetics and the look of a just classic old school chopper myself. But that might just be that's my personal preference, anyways. So I'm kind of happy I get to ride. It looks like I'll get to ride the old school chopper. PS2 loading screens and loading times. Oh, here we go.
Paulie's hired a new hand at American Chopper. Today, Paul Sr. decides if he's got what it takes to stay on the job.
Okay.
But on a day when first impressions are critical, Paulie and the new guy decide to take an early morning ride in the country.
Uh-oh. Already not starting things good out with Paul Sr. So there's Paul Jr. I'm assuming that the new guy, I guess that's me. And, okay, so these controls are the default control configuration. Press X to drive forward. You can move the right analog stick. I'm not going to do that. Left analog stick, turn left and right. That's pretty standard for any kind of car or motorcycle type games. Press R1 for your front brake and R2 for the rear brake. Oh, dear. Well, I already don't like that. Typically, you'll have one button for your brakes. But I guess, in a sense, it somewhat makes sense. I mean, on a regular bike, you do have two different levers. One for your front, one for your rear brake. But that's not typically seen in games, I don't think. At least not that I've ever seen. I already don't like that. I'm not a fan of that already. That's going to take some getting used to, having two separate brake buttons. Press the down directional button to activate rear view, up to change camera views. Okay. L1 and L2 buttons to change the gears if you chose manual transmission from the options menu. I didn't go to the options menu, so I don't know if I'm in manual or automatic. I would assume that being a motorcycle would be manual transmission by default, but I mean, this is a video game, so I mean, Two kinds of markers, stop points. These markers are usually activate missions. You must come to a complete stop in the glowing green marker to activate it. Waypoints, these markers do not require you to stop to activate them. They come in two colors. Blue is a waypoint, red is a final waypoint. Red waypoints always act as a finish line for racing competitions. So there's racing in this game also then. Not sure what racing has to do with American Chopper necessarily. We'll see other types of markers later in the game. Okay, so so we got racing, evidently. Oh, here we go. This must be us. Okay. Well, it's not changing gears when I hit the buttons. So, okay, it's going to do that for me automatically. And I passed the green circle, so I guess it just restarted me, but I'm trying to get a... Alright, so there's my rear view. Oh, look at that view. That's, not a fan. And what the hell is that view? Must be my front bumper view. Or my front fender view, I should say. See if I can do... Yeah, I can do a burnout. Sweet. Just roast the tire. Why not? Alright, so Paulie's sitting here. This is my marker, so... follow Paul Jr. to the Tuttle's garage. Do not lose him. A distance meter's in the upper right corner. When you are at the risk of losing Paul Jr., you'll hear a beeping sound. Okay, so I guess... and it looks like Paul Jr. over there is on the Comanche bike. So, alright. Well, we're just gonna follow him over to the garage, I guess. I am the new guy that works for OCC. I wonder if I'll get to see, like, what? Is he just yelling? Did he just flip me off? He's just yelling and screaming at me and just raised his hand to me. So far, the controls here, for the most part, they seem alright. I mean, I've played games with worse controls and handling. Well, except for that. I just lost my style points, and I probably would have wound up Road Pizza if I actually would have did that for real. Thank goodness it's a video game, huh? So, just as, I guess, something to talk about here, when this game originally came out, I never knew it was a thing. I actually didn't know this game was a thing until about a month or so ago. And I was just browsing through, like, eBay trying to find, like, an old school game to buy because, you know, something else that I could stream or something else that I can play. And I came across this game, and I was unaware that they ever made an American Chopper game. And at the time when this would have released, again, this looked like about 2004-ish. I was, like, I think a freshman in high school. So I wasn't into motorcycles. I didn't have a driver's license, let alone a motorcycle endorsement. So I wasn't into motorcycles. So I wasn't even watching the show back then. But in recent years, I have discovered the show, and I've watched every single episode of every single season, and I'm a big fan of the show. So, I just thought this would be a cool game to play, and I think we have to stop here. Right here? Yep, okay. But yeah, I thought this would be a cool game to play, and so I picked up this copy, and I just didn't know when I'd be able to get around to it, but I figured for this crossover, it'd be a perfect time to do it. So, drag races are always performed in manual transmission, so all of a sudden I have to do manual now. So drag races have only one stop point. It's at the finish line. It only appears on straight roads. To perform well in drag race, you must change gears at the exactly right time. Watch your tachometer for the right moment between 4 and 5. If you change gears too early or too late, you'll slow down significantly. If you crash your bike, you'll automatically lose the drag race. All right. Well, we got a drag race Paulie then, I guess. Why does he start up way further than me? That's not even fair. And he's just going off in the grass there somewhere. Oh, he's on the... Oh, that's right. I got a shift. But he's just, like, cut across the grass into oncoming traffic. Dude's a straight-up rebel. What the hell was that? Who the hell was yelling? And is this my checkpoint? Yeah, okay. So I win. Yeah, so I beat him by, what, almost 2 seconds. Well, that really wasn't that hard, but I guess this is still kind of just the tutorial at this point. So I win. Won my first drag race. Continue the tutorial. Okay. And just cruising on down the road. Me and Paul Jr. Uh-oh. Phone's going off. Senior's gonna be ticked.
Don't tell me 8 o'clock if you're not going to be here at 8 o'clock.
That definitely sounds like it's something you'd say from the show. Okay, he's waving me out. Time to hurry. Beat Paul Jr. in a race to the garage. All right, so we're racing again. Okay. But this isn't a drag race, so I don't know if I have to manually shift in this one or not. I don't think so. No, I do not. Okay. Well, anyway. So, going back and watching all the different episodes from all the different seasons, there's a lot of really cool bikes throughout the series run. One of my favorite, actually, probably about 2 or 3 of my favorite ones, think about it, I think we're in Season 1. One of those bikes was this old school. I'm a big fan of this bike. The POW MIA bike, I'm a huge fan of. I really thought that was a sweet bike build that they did. And then, of course, one of my top, probably 2 from the entire series, is the Black Widow. Back off, son! Hey! Hey! Dude! Whoa! Whoa! Not cool, dude. Just straight up pulled some road rash shit. Anyway, but one of my probably top 2 favorite bikes from the series is the Black Widow. And so I'm happy to know that that bike is in this game. And maybe at some point I'll actually be able to get to ride it. That'd be cool. I think I'd have to say my all-time favorite bike throughout the entire series run was one that Junior did on his own after the split. And as much as I like the Black Widow bike, my only real problem with it is the fact that for a Black Widow bike, the bike was mostly red. I understand, like, the Black Widow is known for the red hourglass, you know, on its body and whatnot. So I understand all that, and I understand where they get the idea for the red from. But it just seemed to me that the most of the bike should have been black with, like, some red accent pieces. And the bike was mostly red. I didn't quite understand that. But Paul Jr., if you'd stop running into me, during the split from OCC, when he just started doing Paul Jr. designs, he did another web bike, and that was the Anti-Venom. The Anti-Venom bike, I think, is my favorite bike from the entire series. And yeah, that was a terrible wipeout. That was bad. Completely trashing this bike. I don't think I'm gonna beat Junior back to the shop. I'm trying to pay attention, but also trying to, you know, have something to talk about here all in the same time. So yeah, overall, I think the Anti-Venom bike was my personal favorite bike. If you know American Chopper, if you've seen the show, if you're a fan of the show, and if you're a fan of any of their bikes, let me know in the comments, if you're watching this on the live stream replays, what would you say would be your favorite bike that they did throughout the entire series run? I'd just be kind of curious to know about that. Listen to that bike. That engine's got one sound. And that is my endpoint. And I did beat him again, though, so at least I won that race, too. So far, so good. I mean, I should have died probably about 3 times with the accidents in that race, but, you know, who's counting? Mission complete. Congratulations. Yippee! Okay. Yeah, I lost a lot of points there. I don't know what the points mean. I don't know if the points is maybe how I unlock like different customization options for the bikes or something. But other than that, I have no idea what the mission points, what their purpose would be. So, we're just going to move on. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Do you want to save? Sure do. We'll save it right there. On the whopping, like, 8 megabyte memory card for the PlayStation 2. What are you checking it for? I just, okay. Game progress, a whole 2%. No, I don't want to overwrite. I guess let me just go back. Okay, so end of chapter. I'm guessing we're about to get chewed out by Paul Sr. Well, maybe just me.
We'll see how he does tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the real work begins at American Chopper.
It's pretty basic and pretty bland, but see if it picks up here a little bit. Alright, so Hex's Shop, The Challenge, and Delivery Boy. Busy Rider, end of chapter. So, I don't know if I can just do these in whatever order I please, or if I should go in order. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we'll just start at the top. Hex's Shop. So, town, find Hex and bring him back to the shop. So, are you telling me that I'm going to have this dude on the back of the bike? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Oh, okay. And the old school is locked at this point. So they're going to give me the POW MIA bike to ride. That's sweet. That's definitely one of my top ones. So that's cool that I'll get to ride this bike. I like that.
Day 1. The American Chopper team starts preparing for Daytona. But the new hire is creating a little tension between Paulie and Paul Sr. The question is, will he survive the day?
Too bad they didn't, like, record some lines for that.
The new guy's first full day at American Chopper, and Paul Sr. is determined to make sure it's a busy one.
What does that even say? Follow Paul Sr.'s instructions and order parts from Hex. Go to location marked on your map to find Hex's shop. So is what? You can get a little open world action in here? I guess I do. Well, that's neat. Huh. I can't even... Is there a way to access the map? Apparently there's not. Well, that's pretty stupid. If there's no way to really access the map to really see what is going on, yeah, I can hit no button to actually get like a full-scale map. That's stupid. If you're gonna give me a map, at least let me be able to see it. So that we get a little open world action going on here. I saw something on the map a second ago. I'm not sure if that was a police officer or what. But if that could potentially be a problem, kind of like in either Driver or GTA or something, where you have to kind of, you know, abide the law and, you know, make sure you don't get caught and busted and whatnot. Well, here's Hex's shop here, and we got somebody else sitting here on a bike, too.
Where's Hex?
Hex? He went for a late breakfast. He's either at Irma's kitchen, the Sidetrack Cafe, or Egghead's.
Go to the location marked on the map to find Hex. Okay. So now we gotta go all over town looking for said guy. So, if any gamers out there, this game seems to be playing all right. I mean, I am playing an original copy of this game, and I'm playing it on the original hardware. So I'm not running this like through emulators. I'm not. I get a green light, and then you're gonna go. How does that make sense? But with the original, like, boxy PS2, so I'm got the most authentic, you know, experience of playing this game that I possibly can, as it would have been played back when it was released. That's how I like to. That's how I like to do my streams. It's how I like to play my games. I don't do a whole lot of like remastered versions of things. I don't do emulators. I don't play on my computer. I like to have, you know, the hardware. I failed to pick up Paul's tools in time. I didn't realize I had a timer. Oh, I guess I do have a timer. Oh, I guess we better roll then. Yeah, so I guess I need to pay a little bit more attention to that. I was unaware I was on a time limit. I guess that would make sense to make the game a little more challenging, I suppose. Ooh, you see that? Whip out that back tire.
Where's...
Alright, I should be able to just skip that because we've already seen that once. Alright, we got two minutes to get to Hex. So, let's go. So one of the main differences I see with this game compared to several others is in other ones you can like get either out of the vehicle or get off your bike and you kind of run around a little bit. This you have no such option. You're just kind of tied to the bike and just go. I suppose there would really be no reason for you to have to get off the bike, but you know, I don't know, there's a part of me that feels like there were other games already doing that at the time of this game's release. I feel like that would have been a nice touch for this game.
Hex in there?
Nah.
No Hex here. Try the Sidetrack Cafe. Okay. So, of course, this is going to be one of them things where Hex is going to be at the very last one we go to, because that's a, you know, a typical video game thing. Here, check all these locations. He's bound to be at the very last one that you go to. Whoa! Almost missed our location here. Really? They gave me a 2-minute and something timer to only go that far? Closed due to the, what did it say? The health department? Alright. Try Eggheads instead. Uh-oh. Let's not tear up the POW MIA bike, huh? It's too nice a bike to tear up. And then I hit it head on into whatever vehicle that is. That's perfect. That's great. Woo! Oh, this bike is handling a little different than the last one. Anybody out there for the motorcyclists, anybody ride, you know, a raked out chopper like this? I've rode one. I test rode one once. It wasn't like a OCC chopper or anything like that. But at one point, I had a Harley Sportster. It was the first Harley I had ever owned. This was several years ago. I got rear-ended on that bike, completely totaled it. And so when it came time, uh-oh, the police? Oh, okay, so now what? I gotta outrun the police? Is that what I'm getting at? I have to outrun them now? Anyways, what I was saying was, after, damn. And then yeah, I got caught, so, you must, learn to be speed limit, okay, yeah. So I got caught, so there goes all my style points. That's fine, it's whatever. I'm just trying to get to where I'm supposed to be going here. Now I'm all sidetracked, excuse me. But, when I got in the accident with that bike, the Sportster, it completely totaled it. And so after the fact, I was looking for my next bike, and a little shop near me had a big dog chopper. I don't remember the exact model, but it was a big dog. And I got to test ride it once, and that was it was a little different. It did want to handle a little bit differently because of the raked front end.
Hex? And you're Tuttle's new guy. Paulie just called here and said you were looking for me. Give me your list and a ride back to my place.
So yeah, so I gotta give him back a ride. That's... Why don't you have your own bike or something? It's kind of lame. But yeah, it in the corners, it just felt like the wheels wanted to come out from underneath me. It was a little different feel on a chopper that was raked like that. It was an interesting experience. The main reason that I didn't actually end up buying that bike is because the insurance company that I had at the time said they wouldn't insure it. So I decided, well, if the insurance company isn't going to insure it, then there's no point really in me getting it then. So I didn't buy it. I did have another, well... Uh-oh.
Nice work, moron. Maybe you better put the training wheels back on.
Be more careful. Mission failed. Okay. Well, the guy pulled right out in front of me, you know. Oh, no, I didn't want to restart. Oh, that was stupid. Now I have to go... Yeah. I gotta watch what I'm doing and just do last task and not restart. That was stupid. Anyway... So I'll try to whip through this here quick. That was pretty dumb. But at one point I did have another little chopper. And it was originally a 1983 Honda CB400. And the only thing that was left from basically the original bike was the engine, the rims, and I believe the transmission, but for a 400 it had like 6 speeds, which I thought was kind of strange. But that was it. It did have a raked Springer front end, and it was on a homemade hardtail chopper frame. So that was a bit of an interesting ride when I had that. I didn't have it long. It wasn't a bike that I had for a long time, but that bike also needed a few things, and it wasn't big enough for my liking at the time either. It was cool to kind of just, you know, putz around town on and stuff, but that particular bike just, like, I think I took it one time on a ride that was like over 100 miles, and that was pretty much a mistake. It was uncomfortable as hell for that long of a distance. So you just kind of, you know, ride around on it. It wasn't so bad, but you start putting some miles down. See, and I'm trying to look at this instead of looking at this. So, but yeah. It was not a very comfortable bike for long distances, for sure. I want to try to retain some of my style points here. Again, I don't know what I need them. Yeah, well, so much for that. Just keep sideswiping the vehicles. Why not? I ride a motorcycle better than this in real life, I promise. Come on, go. So again, anybody out there that was a fan of the show, so far I've seen Paul Jr., I've seen Paul Sr., Mikey's Blues bike is in this game, but I haven't seen, we haven't seen Mikey yet. And now I got the cops on me again here. But out of, not just the Tuttles either, out of all of the different, I'll just say characters, because they all were kind of characters in that show to a certain degree. Who was your... Damn. Who was, like, your favorite character in the show? I think mine, probably personally, was Vinny. He just seemed like a real, you know, real cool, down-to-earth guy. And just seemed like it's somebody you just want to go out riding with and then maybe have a drink with after the fact. So, out of the Tuttles themselves, that one's kind of hard. I'm going to say right now, never really a big fan of Mikey. Like, I understand, like, he kept things light. He brought some comedy aspects to the show and everything, but, it just, if I actually had to work there, having to deal with Mikey and his shenanigans, I don't think I could have done it, because, like, to me, there's a time and place for that, and Mikey didn't know what that time and place was. It was just whenever he wanted to do something goofy and stupid, he did it. So, I just was never a big fan of Mikey. Out of Junior and Senior, that one is just hard altogether, because I think they both had their qualities. There's certain aspects of both of them that I like, but I don't think I could... I suppose if I had to pick a favorite, it might be Junior, but I feel like there was some things he just... I don't know, some of the time his work ethic didn't seem the greatest, but Senior, I think some of the time didn't want to either change with the times or I don't know. There were just certain elements and aspects to both of them that are, you know, some positives and some negatives. Alright, we got here in plenty of time. Plenty of time. What were you sitting on? The rear fender?
Thanks to the lift, I'll get this stuff together and send it over in a couple hours.
Couple hours? I thought that's what I was here to retrieve. Chopper garage has finished the mission. Okay. Clean mission will be, you will enter free ride mode. In this mode, you can explore the town, search for hidden bonuses, and so on. But your time is limited by your gas tank. Keep an eye on your fuel level. If it runs out, the mission is over. Collect gas canisters to extend your time in free ride mode. Okay. So there's hidden stuff hidden around town, huh? That's interesting. I wonder what kind of hidden stuff. I kind of wonder how big this map is too, since I can't like get a blown up version of the map. It's hard to tell exactly how big this map would be. Yeah, 13 minutes. Definitely a few more minutes than what was necessary, but I remember to hit like not hit restart, and I could have been done with that a lot faster. There's another 425 mission points. So in free roam here, yeah, sure. Let's save it. Why not? So I wonder if in free roam mode here, if I gotta go and find other people for my next missions, or if there's oh no, it's just gonna show it to me here. So why would it tell me to go to free roam? Okay, anyway, race mayhem to the stadium and back. Or deliver a bike while avoiding bikers. Okay. Let's try the challenge. We're gonna have to use the jet bike for this one. Hello? Hello?
American Chopper,
Who's this?
the new guy.
This is Mayhem of Mayhem's Motorcycle Emporium. I got your engine, but I want to get out of here, so come over now.
Finding that interesting. The fact that obviously this game is based on the American Chopper TV show. But the company was Orange County Choppers. Apparently, they must not have got the rights to Orange County Choppers to use the name and logos in the game. So I find that kind of interesting. I just work for American Chopper. Well, bike's a little squirrely there. Right through here and mayhem. I'm gonna pick up an engine on a motorcycle.
So, you're the guy who wants the knucklehead engine. Tell you what, we'll have a little race to City Stadium and back. Beat me and I'll have it delivered to your shop. Lose, and maybe I'll give you a second chance.
In other words, keep racing me until you beat me. Through each waypoint marked on your map. Okay. Get out of here, Mayhem. Oh, look at my bike just take off. I feel like there's absolutely no reason that I'm racing anybody for this. I mean, I would assume that either Paul Jr. or Sr. would have paid for that engine, so I'm not sure what the point of racing you is. But a knucklehead. Is that a knucklehead engine? That's awesome. Dude, get out of here. Ah! Uh-oh. Cops! Be careful while driving. Be happy that nobody wants to ride. Be careful while driving, or you'll find that nobody wants to ride with you. Don't knock down friendly. Disqualified. I feel like he was running into me. This is a race. Ain't no friends here. Oof. Seemed like kind of a quick turn here, didn't it? See, how agile do you think a chopper like this is, really? How many checkpoints is there? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. He just wiped me out, dude. Oh, come on. See, we're gonna have to restart this. No doubt. Oh, yep. Wow. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to try that again.
Wanna try again?
Yeah. I lost the race. Well, no duh. See if we can beat him this time. For an American chopper game, you know, here it is about, by looking at my timer here, about an hour in. Got a couple missions done so far, and I've yet to do any... Dude! I've yet to do any, like, motorcycle chopper customization, which I was thinking this game was going to be all about. So it was sadly mistaken, apparently. Finding if I use one brake or the other helps with different types of corners and turning. Woo! Look at me drift. Whoa. No. Stay off the grass. It's not where we want to ride. Oh, come on. I know the ending's got to be coming up here. There it is. No! No! Are you serious? Wow. Wow. Right there. The car in my way. Right at the finish line. You've got to be kidding me. Well, it simply did not want me to win that race. This game cheated. Straight up, this game cheated. Put a car right in my way. So, this is already at this point reminding me of a lot of other games. Specifically with all this racing nonsense and this American chopper. Get out of here. Well, it looks like he just biffed it too, so that's fine. But like your midnight clubs from back in the day, or a lot of the Need for Speeds, you know, having to do a single race over and over and over again and getting so close, ever so close, and just can't pull off the win to advance. And how many hours you can actually spend doing that. Come on, let's pick up the speed. Stadium here. If I can find that in like a free roam mode, I wonder if there's any secrets in the stadium, because it's another game that I did some streams on. The replays are over on the Grim Gamer channel, but it was an old PlayStation 1 game, Driver 2, and there's a baseball stadium in that, and if you find the right ticket booth on the outside of the stadium, you can actually open the gate, get inside, go up the grandstands, and then down into like the secret compartment area, and you can actually get a secret car in Driver 2. So I wonder if, I mean, obviously I can't get off the bike on this, so it's not like I can do exactly the same thing, but I wonder if there is a secret over in the stadium. There we go. Got you that time, Mayhem. There's one a car in my way to stop my progress.
Nice riding. So nice, in fact, that I will personally deliver your engine today.
Today? You see, it's dark. Deliver it when, bud? Now I have to actually go back to the... although it did say... Like, maybe this is basically the free mode it was talking about. Like, this is the free mode that I just get to ride around. And then when I go back to the shop, it ends the mission, then I get to start the next one. I thought it meant, okay, I can go back to the shop, end the mission, and then I can go to, like, some kind of free roam mode. But maybe I just misread that. Whoa. Yeah, see, even here on the building, it's not Orange County Choppers, it's not OCC. It's American Chopper. And that is just a wall. Like, you actually can't go in there. That's funny. PlayStation 2 physics. Distance traveled, 22. 22 what? 22 miles? 22 feet? What? Not going to be specific on that? Got me some more style points, whatever that means, if anything. Sure, save this one too, why not? Well, there was something else there I want to check out here real quick. Checking, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, so softback bike, 0% completed, and rigid bike, 0%. So at some point, I have to assume, I'll actually get to start customizing either the softback or the rigid, or for that matter, both. So, okay. Delivery boy, and then we got what? Busy rider, and then the end of the chapter. If we can get to the end of the chapter, I think it'll be a good place and a good time to call this. And now I get to ride the Black Widow. Sweet.
This bike got to be delivered to Albany today. I don't have the time to deliver it, and I don't want you wandering off. So send the new guy.
So does Paul Jr. not have any recorded dialogue for this game? Is it just Senior? If that's the case, that's kind of strange. I have to deliver the bike. Okay, so Kaz, a rival biker, wants to stop me. Don't let him crush the bike. Okay. Where am I going? Anywhere? Or I just ride? I just go? Well, just ride like a bat out of hell, apparently. And go in and out of traffic. Maybe it'll wreck them. Perhaps. If I don't wreck myself. Oh no! Uh-oh. Ugh! Enemy biker down. So I'm guessing I gotta knock them all off their bikes somehow. See if there's a... Out of here. If I'm supposed to be delivering a bike, where exactly would you like me to deliver it to? Because this just seems like a long, straight road. Oh, wipeout. Not good. I was trying to just get close to it without actually... I was trying to just get close to it without actually hitting it, but didn't exactly work the way I wanted it to. Woo! Ugh! Okay, again, I'm not sure if I'm trying to get somewhere, if I'm just trying to knock them off their bikes. Enemy biker down. So there's, I guess I would take care of one of them. Get out of here. Ugh. That sun is kind of blinding me in a way. It's kind of getting annoying to look straight into that big ball of white. Get out of here. Get out of here. Something else, actually riding in real life. Actually having to ride with the damn sun in your face. That really sucks. You know, your sunglasses and whatnot, they're only going to do so much. Oh, and I rode right into that one because I was trying to go around that car. That didn't exactly work the way I wanted that to. But, yeah, actually having to ride with the sun in your face, it's, very annoying. Oh, no! I don't think that could ever not be funny. Oh, at least that's out of my face. Their yells and screams are so funny. So again, what? I don't know how long this is supposed to drag on for. I mean, it says to deliver it, so I'm assuming these guys are just going to keep following me until I get to the very end. Okay. Usually, all the other guys, I just ran right through them. For some reason, that I hit that one like a brick wall. See, what the hell? Oh, okay. That's got to be it right there, right? Right there. Bam. Done.
He did his job. That's what he gets paid for.
Okay. I did my job. That was what I get paid for. All right, then. Yeah, 5 falls. That's terrible. Minus 1,000 points. I could have had a lot more points if I wouldn't have had all those falls. That sucks. Still got 2,000 points though. Yup, sure. Sure do. Yeah, for a TV show known for being able to customize bikes, I kind of would like to customize bike. Bonus mission, participate in a poker run. Apparently, I don't get to do that. I wonder how I unlocked that then. Well, I guess that's just the end of the chapter.
When you're low man on the totem pole, life isn't easy at American Chopper. All you can do is survive the day and hope you can prove yourself tomorrow.
What do you mean? I thought I proved myself today. I raced for your engine. I got the bike delivered and the bad guys didn't get me. Not too many times. Picked up some guy and rode him all around town to get him back to his own shop. Welcome to the American Chopper Workshop. Choose parts from the menu to install on your frame. Oh, so I finally get to customize something now? An hour something later? You will not be able to leave the workshop until the bike has at least one part from each category. Choose wisely, because once you leave the workshop, you cannot change the parts on your chopper. Okay. So, front end. Solid or skinny? I like neither of them. But I think I prefer the skinny. Motor. Chromed or ribbed? Chromed. That's it? Wait. That's all I get to do right now. So okay. Now I think I'm starting to put this together. So as I was going through the chapter list, I saw, what was it, Daytona and Sturgis. So let me get this straight. There's two bikes. There's two, I'm going to assume, like rallies with Daytona and Sturgis. Looks like this is the soft back here. Tell me that I get to put like one or two pieces on the bike until whatever the first one was, whether it was Sturgis, Daytona, don't matter. And then that's basically all I get to customize. And then after the one show or rally or whatever, and we start the next bit, I get to start working on the rigid frame or rigid one, whatever. And after like each chapter, I get to put on just another piece or two of that bike. So if that is all of the kind of customization there is in an American Chopper game, that the TV show that was known for their customization and customizing custom bikes, I'm gonna be kind of ticked off. That's dumb. I have not completed customizing my bike, but that's the only options you gave me. So yeah, now we're in chapter 2. So I finished chapter 1, got to put on the front end and the engine. Chapter 2, I'm guessing I'll get to put on a couple more, and then all the way up till Daytona. And that's when, I probably get to debut my custom bike also, I'm going to assume. So, alright, so we got Knucklehead, drag race against local bike. Why? Why all the racing? High stakes, so there's a poker run in town. Eyes on you, deliver a bike without being spotted. And lights out. Open road, get the bike home before dark. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I think for now this will be a good point to stop. I'm I do typically do about 2.5 hour streams. So this one is going to be ended about an hour or so early, but it is very late. I got a late start tonight, trying to get some of my settings and stuff set up, and was having an issue with the internet and blah, 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 blah. I had a bunch of different issues trying to get this started tonight. So because of that late start, I'm gonna call this one here. But I figure this is a good introduction to American Chopper. I hope that this was a good introduction and a good first, I guess, episode, first week of this Grim Gamer, Grim Rider crossover. And I'll be doing it again next week for at least part 2 of American Chopper. This game doesn't get much better than this. There might only be 2 rounds of this game. Because so far, this game is nothing like I thought an American Chopper video game would be. So, again, I hope you enjoyed this. Follow on the Twitch, on the Grim Gamer. Subscribe to the Grim Gamer on YouTube. Subscribe to the Grim Rider on YouTube. Stay tuned for all the upcoming content on both of the YouTube channels. More episodes of Global Wrestling Alliance on the Grim Gamer. I got an entire new series that I'm hoping to have uploaded and start releasing in the next month using Skyrim as the base. That is set to be the adventures of Ralnar Sorikson. Put a lot of time and a lot of effort into that, so I'm hoping that y'all will enjoy that. Over on the Grim Rider, as I record this for release, I believe I still have one more part of my Blessing of the Bikes and Baldwin trip. And I've got a video from Sandusky, Ohio Bike Week. And this coming up weekend, I have another ride planned that I'm going to record for yet another video. So that's coming up on the Grim Rider also. With that being said, I am out for the night. Stay tuned. Join me next week for part 2 of American Chopper on the PlayStation 2 and this crossover of the Grim Gamer and the Grim Rider. Until next time, I am Big D, and we will see you guys later.